أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد. إلا دار زايد لا تقرب حماها لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد.
Actually, I travel more than 80 countries, 85 countries, mostly for the business. Whenever I travel, Dubai is like my second home. So whenever you go to any place around the world, so I always have a feeling, if you stay like 3-4 days, I always have a feeling that we come back to my second home. So the freedom and safety, the lifestyle of this country, you will not get it anywhere. I would like to thank you for the rulers of this country, especially for the Sheikh Muhammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Sheikh Muhammad Al Maktoum, and especially for the Ministry of Defense for supporting us, taking all the relevant approvals and core support which they giving us to build an armored vehicle in this country.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of Peers of Union, where we shed light on every success story in the United Arab Emirates. Our story today is from Dubai, and it's about Secure Armor Company, which is of course a leader manufacturing high-performance armored vehicles, delivering complete ballistic protection across luxury sedans, APC and specialized fleets. Our guest today, Mr. Muhammed Riyasudheen, the founder, owner and managing director of Secure Armor, is here with us to tell us the story and the experience and the ups and downs and everything that has to do with this special business. Hello and thank you.
Hello. Thank you very much for hosting me today.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for your time. And of course, we always start with a personal background to get to know the person behind the success, because we're here because it's a success story. Yes. And because it has a reputation and we know it's a success. Yeah. But every success story, there is a different character behind it. Right. So could you please walk me through everything that shaped who you are today till you became the founder of Secure Armor?
Actually, I just came to Dubai. Basically, my educational background, I have a master in business administration. I'm specialized in marketing. I came 2008, like 17, 18 years back in Dubai. I used to work with a couple of companies. In 2012, I got a job. It's a company called American Glass Products, where they manufacture bullet-resistant glasses. I start my journey there as a logistic and admin leader. Then after 2-3 years later, I got a promotion as a commercial manager to handle and Middle East and Africa market, where my responsibility to sell the bullet-resistant glass. I got an opportunity to travel and meet different customers around the world. So since I'm handling for the Middle East and Africa, I go and develop the markets for the company. My journey goes there up to 8 years. Then 2018, I resign and start Secure Armored Vehicles. So the reason behind to start the secure armored vehicle is my experience behind to, especially for the similar industry, because I'm now the manufacturer for the military vehicles and civilian vehicles.
How is it similar?
Because bulletproof glasses, where I work, that company, they manufacture the armored glasses. For the company like me, was my clients. They manufacture the armored cars. They need the glass, armored glass, because when you manufacture the vehicles, you need to change, the glass, everything is ballistics, bulletproof. So I got a little bit of experience and market knowledge. That's led me to start secure armored vehicles. At the moment, our company is more than 7-8 years, and we have 300 plus employees. We are serving to more than 25 countries from here.
MashaAllah, 25 countries. And you started with how many employees?
Initially, I remember back in 2017 and 18, when I bring like 3-4 employees from India, but they got a little bit experience in the similar industry. Then I start with 3, and gradually start to develop the market. We start increasing the manpower. Depends upon the order and business. And then again went to 15 and 20, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. This we are now.
Let's talk about the biggest challenge of integrating military grade armor into civilian chassis.
The civilian chassis has weight capacity. When you armor any civilian vehicles, we cannot armor all the civilian type of vehicle. There are certain type of engine. We suggest our customer when they need any vehicles to be armored, we suggest our customers to choose specific engine, like a specific vehicle, like a Land Cruiser 300, Lexus 600. Those vehicles has more engine power. So when you convert into the armored vehicles, you are putting a lot of weight on the vehicles. So our challenge is to how to reduce the weight on the vehicles by keeping without compromising the ballistic integrity. For such scenarios, what we suggest, so there is a lot of material, less weight, low weight materials available in the market. So recently, like last 2 years, in last 1.5 years, many suppliers come up with Kevlar and composite material, which are the material, example has the same ballistic integrity, but will have like a 50% weight reduction. So such cases, what we suggest our customers like VIPs, presidents, and our end users are like VIPs, presidents, ministers, NGOs, United Nations, and embassies. So we suggest them the proper R&D, research and development report to them. So have to compromise, have to reduce the weight, on the armored vehicles by using the latest technology material like composite and Kevlar. So this is the weight. Reducing the weight on the armored vehicle was our biggest challenge.
So how about the supply of genuine heavy-duty spare parts in keeping, how critical it is in keeping your client's fleet's mission ready?
What we actually do, whenever we use any type of materials for building a vehicle, armored vehicles, we'll make sure that the availability of the materials, because we use for only the reputed and trusted suppliers, where they have the product, should be in the market at least next 10 to 15 years. So what we use, example, so when you armor, we have to change the suspension, run flat system. There will be like a heavy duty brake system, everything will be upgraded. So what we give our customers is to give the guarantee to supply the spare parts at least minimum for the 10 years. So we choose such suppliers in our vendor list.
If I'm going to ask you about the future vision of your company, what's more, the strategic plans? Would you add another division? Because we're not the expert, you are the expert in this field. Yeah. So what kind of growth might happen in the company?
Actually, our company mission is to be one of the biggest armored vehicle supplier in the region. So considering that, our next step is to be, so we bought the land. We are just moving from this factory. We are building our own factory in DIC. That will be one of the biggest factory by facilitating all the latest technologies, like robotic welding and all the automated system, for manufacturing the armored vehicles. Inshallah, hopefully this factory will be, we estimate for next 1.5 years. This factory is going to be operational. So this is our next vision to be one of the biggest armored vehicle manufacturer in the region.
Of course, we wish you all the success in your endeavors, and hopefully you will be successful in what you seek. From the experience that you have had, you're not old, you're a young man who have achieved all of this in such a young age. You traveled, you studied, you have your own company now. I don't know if you're a father or no yet.
No, my father is passed away a long time.
No, I mean, if you are a father or no. You are
I am a father, I'm a father, so, yes.
Of course, as a father as well. So if somebody who's from the new generation came to you and asked you for an advice, and he said, I want to be something, I want to be successful in this field or any other field. Yeah. What do you think the advice that is most important for them to hear?
When you start a business, you cannot be like a businessman or a successful person from one day to another. To become a successful businessman, you will, at least I would suggest any young generation need to be a businessman. So they have to particularly choose the industry, what they want, what they are interested, what they are into, be more confident. Choose that industry and at least to try to work and learn and get the market experience. That will help them. That will help them at least to start a business, and experience will make difference in any business to be successful.
Well, thank you so much for this advice, and of course it's a precious advice from a successful person that people should listen to. If I give you now one last space to finalize the interview with, what kind of message would you share right now, something from the heart that you'd like to say, also looking at your camera, please?
Actually, I travel more than 80 countries, 85 countries, mostly for the business. Whenever I travel, Dubai is like my second home. So whenever you go to any place around the world, so I always have a feeling, if you stay like 3-4 days, I always have a feeling like to come back to my second home. So the freedom and safety, the lifestyle of this country, you will not get it anywhere. I would like to thank you for the rulers of this country, especially for the Sheikh Muhammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Sheikh Muhammed Al Maktoum, and especially for the Ministry of Defense for supporting us, taking all the relevant approvals and core support which they giving us to build an armored vehicle in this country.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and we wish you all the success in your business, and hopefully next time we come to have an interview with you, we talk about more achievements as well.
Thank you, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Peers of Union. See you next week with another episode and of course a new success story from the United Arab Emirates.